But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far. Whoopi Goldberg's bold antics have finally backfired in spectacular fashion. The View has come to an abrupt and dramatic end, blindsided by a barrage of 30 major defamation lawsuits. It's like karma finally decided to pay a visit, forcing Goldberg and her co-hosts to face the consequences of years of less accusations and fiery commentary. Let's face it, this downfall was long overdue. Whoopi has been tossing out explosive claims left and right, targeting everyone from Elon Musk to the Trump family, as if her celebrity status made her untouchable. But here's the kicker: she seriously miscalculated the power of deep pockets and elite legal teams that weren't about to let her off the hook. And it wasn't just Musk who took issue with her cutting remarks. The Trump family, yes, the ever-controversial Donald Trump and his crew, had enough of being dragged through the mud. Whispers started swirling about them gearing up for their own legal takedown after Whoopi's inflammatory accusations painted them as masterminds of conspiracies, corruption, and outright criminal acts. This time, Goldberg's unfiltered opinions crossed a serious line. The Trumps, never once to back down from a fight, decided it was time to hit back and hard.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
That's not true.
So is this the guy who's qualified to make decisions about the most powerful military in the world, who clearly does not know anything about the military?
The stupidity is unmatched. Unmatched. This is the guy that she's saying doesn't know anything about the military. Does he look like he doesn't know anything about the military to you? This woman literally had to do no research, came out here and is just exposing the idiocy for what it is. And she said he clearly knows nothing about the military. She clearly hasn't done a lick of research. The man has a bachelor's from Princeton, a master's from Harvard, 2 Bronze Stars. Here's what qualifies you for a Bronze Star. The individual must demonstrate heroic or meritorious achievement or service while serving in a combat field. The man was a major in the National Guard, and he served in Iraq and Afghanistan, both.
Donald Trump, notorious for his relentless legal battles, has made one thing clear: if you take a swing at him, he'll swing back twice as hard now. Whoopi is about to learn firsthand that her unchecked commentary comes with a steep price tag, and the lesson won't be a pleasant one. This wasn't just personal, it was a full-blown power play. Whoopi Goldberg found herself on the losing side of it. All the lawsuits piling up against The View weren't just coming from heavy hitters like Elon Musk and the Trump family. The show faced an unexpected challenger: country music icon Carrie Underwood. Yes, you read that right, Carrie had reached her breaking point after Whoopi implied she was orchestrating backroom deals in the entertainment industry, manipulating awards and pulling strings to control the narrative. Underwood wasn't about to let that kind of accusation slide with the same strength that powers her chart topping ballads. Carrie hit back hard. She called out the baseless claim, making it clear that Whoopi's remarks weren't just false, but actively harmful to her reputation and brand. What followed was a dramatic legal...
Whoopi Goldberg's, like, see what she did to that Staten Island bakery?
Yeah. No.
Crazy.
What?
So Staten Island bakery, their boiler went down, and she placed an order of cupcakes for her birthday. And they couldn't do the order.
Hold on. I can't imagine yet how this would go back. Okay, go ahead.
So she places this order. They say, we can't promise you that we can do this because our boiler is down, so we can't fulfill this order. And so then the next day the boiler's back up. She has someone else call the same bakery, and they get the order in because now the boiler's up. She claims the reason why they didn't take her order is because they didn't like her politics. And so she says this on The View. So then the bakery has a press conference where they say, we've been in business for 150 years. This is not what happened at all. We don't discriminate against anybody regardless of anything. We just had a problem with our boiler. And she's singing it out, a family-run business. And then there's a line around the block for the bakery.
Carr's team demanded millions in damages, leaving The View's scrambling to respond to the fallout. This wasn't just about celebrity gossip. It was about protecting livelihoods. Carrie wasn't going to let unfounded lies destroy her hard-earned career, and just as the legal pressure on The View reached a boiling point, the final hammer dropped. Joe Rogan. If there's one figure in the media world you don't want to cross, it's Rogan. With his massive audience and unapologetic attitude, Rogan has cemented himself as a media powerhouse. Whoopi made the fatal mistake of publicly attacking him, labeling him everything from irresponsible to dangerous over his podcast content. But Rogan isn't one to back down. In true Rogan fashion, he retaliated with laser-sharp precision, calling out Whoopi for spreading misinformation and highlighting the irony of her constant moral preaching. And unlike most celebrities, Rogan didn't just clap back, he brought legal heat. His swift and ruthless counter-lawsuit accused Goldberg of defamation, false claims, and a deliberate attempt to ruin his character.
Are you on The View?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a rabies-infested henhouse.
Joe Rogan, ever the sharp businessman, made one thing crystal clear: The View smear campaign wouldn't end without serious consequences. The legal battle quickly escalated into a media frenzy, with Rogan's legal team pulling out all the stops to showcase Whoopi Goldberg's recklessness and demand accountability. It was a showdown between two titans, but this time Whoopi was out of her league. Her team simply couldn't handle the storm. One by one, the cracks turned into a collapse. The lawsuits, the sponsor exodus, and the mounting backlash were too much for The View to withstand. And then came the breaking point. The show was canceled. Decades of on-air drama and controversy ended in a spectacular implosion that left the audience stunned. It wasn't just Whoopi's career in free fall. The entire team, co-hosts, producers, and everyone behind the scenes was swept up in the chaos. What once was a symbol of daytime TV dominance had morphed into a cautionary tale of unchecked celebrity privilege and reckless accusations, with lawsuits piling up, advertisers fleeing, and a public audience growing more critical. By the day the show became a financial black hole, even the network, known for weathering scandals, couldn't ignore the reality: the astronomical legal bills coupled with the relentless pressure from the Trump family. Carrie Underwood, Joe Rogan, and a host of others who had been dragged through the mud sealed The View's fate. And that's how one of the most controversial shows on television ended, amid lawsuits, backlash, and a lesson in accountability. What do you think about this shocking twist? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for the next one. See you soon.